Revisiting the same location over and over again seems a bit mad, but if you're anything like me and you haven't got a keeper from a location, you may end up revisiting again and again until you get favourable conditions. And just because that location may have been photographed a million times, ignore anyone that tells you not to bother. Remember why you choose to pick up a camera, and if you want that cliche shot of Arundel Castle, then go after it. Good morning, I am back at Arundel Castle. I've been here quite a few times, however I have failed to capture anything that is worthy of my portfolio. So being who I am, I see an image in my mind or maybe even on social media and I think I cannot stop until I've got a similar or better or maybe a little bit worse photograph than that. So essentially if I don't get the shot today, I came here last year, made a video, didn't get the shot then either, I'll just keep on coming back over and over until I get something that ends up on my website. There is a little bit of mist out this morning, just like very low-lying misty haze on the water. I was hoping for more. The conditions are good. We've got very, very low wind speed, high level clouds and a drop in temperature. I know when I'm on my way to a location and my car says, warning, freezing temperatures, that's a good sign for landscape photography. All right, so whilst I wait for the sun to come up on my scene, which feels like it's just about to break the horizon, this is a very straightforward composition. You've got a river in the foreground and I'll provide you with what 3 words for where I'm standing. Recently there have been some really serious floods, which means that that bank down there is really, really muddy. So I'm not really tempted to go down there. Yeah, really easy location to get to. I've parked on the road just beside me. And then you've got this river that leads up to Arundel Castle. And the focal length that I'm using at the moment to get this composition that I'll show you is about 80mm. When I first saw this scene online, I thought, oh, that looks like a wide angle shot, but actually it's not. It's around 80mm. So bring a 70 to 200 or 24 to 105, and then that should cover you for this scene. Now, although some people may criticize you, if you're new into photography and you only go to hotspot locations or touristy places or what I call postcard photography locations, don't be afraid of that. Some people say, oh, I've seen it, it's boring. But the thing is, if you don't have a photograph of that location, then it doesn't matter really. I do photography for me and I share it online. And if my images resonate with other people, then that's great. But I'm not going out taking photographs for other people. The sun is nearly up. Just need to take a shot. Give it a bit more breathing space. 1, 2, 3, 11. Chopped a boat off. Did I want to do that? Okay, I have found a composition I'm happy with just as the sun is coming up. There are quite a few boats along here. I've counted 11. But essentially, I'm just trying to make sure that I'm not chopping off half a boat. Lots of distractions around the edge of this frame. Okay, I think I might need to shuffle along a little bit because this red boat is too close to the edge of my frame. Do I want to go down here though? I'm coming down here. I'm coming down here. Luckily I bought my tripod that's got spikes on it today. The light is already very strong and the prediction I was given was 100% high cloud, which I don't exactly agree with. Again, I have a disagreement with the weather prediction. Ideally, a long exposure with some interest in the clouds. That's what I would hope for. But I'm not going to get that. Right, now my gut instinct says I should be disappointed right now because the weather prediction has not come through and the conditions are not great. However, this is actually just proving a point. I very rarely show my failures on YouTube. I just show you the best bits. These are the highlights. If I go out 5 times that month, you're seeing the best 2. But in reality, I go out and take photographs and don't film sometimes, and I come home with some mediocre images. I'm going to have to come back here. And that doesn't bother me really because it's a beautiful location. I enjoy getting out with the camera. What I'm really afraid about is that one day I'll think I photographed everything in my local area. Do you know what? I'm just not going to go out with the camera. That will be the end of it because I have to have a long to-do list. I've been to this location a handful of times now and I still haven't got a really nice image. But that's kind of expected, isn't it? If you follow other landscape photographers on social media, then you'll probably see that they've got some incredible photographs of their local area. And there's a damn good reason for that. It's because they've just gone there again and again and again. All right, now we've got a bit more contrast in the sky. I'm going to put some long exposure and grad filters on this photograph just to see if it adds a little bit of spice. Try not to fall into the river. Well, I'm just connecting up my Nissi filter system, which has a 10-stop filter and a 2-stop grad filter on top of that. So I'm just going to line that up over the sky. And I'm going to need the remote, which I left up on the bank. And then I think we're in business. All right, here we go. Let's do a minute. I just guessed a minute. 65 seconds. That is not bad. My inner clock is pretty damn accurate. That's looking good. Everything's in a histogram. The reason why I didn't initially do long exposure is because the boats are bobbing up and down, aren't they? Of course they are. There's nothing I can do about that. Yeah, if you do come down here, keep things simple. Bring a set of filters should you want to do a long exposure, especially if you get an interesting sky. Do you know what? This is easy, but you've just got to get lucky. Okay, I've got to go home now and have that awkward conversation with my wife where she says, "Oh, did you get any nice photographs?" And I say, "Nah, mediocre at best." Was it worth getting up at 4:30 in the morning? Probably. Will you be going back again? Yes. Yes, I will. I tell you what, future Ben editing this video, now would be a really good time to do one of those time travel things that you do where I come back and I say, "Hey, stop the video, I'm back. The conditions are incredible." So if you could just put that in the video now, that'd be really good. If nothing just happened, then I haven't been back yet and I'm still chasing this image. So on that note, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I'll see you in the next video.